This might be one of the most shocking unveils of 2025 because this is an electric scooter that is loaded to the gills like never before, and it has been introduced at a starting price that will shock you. My name is Amaan Ahmed, you're watching Car and Bike, and I am with the Ultraviolette Tesseract. Now I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this new electric scooter, this new premium electric scooter. But before I do that, make sure you subscribe to the Car and Bike channel and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time we come out with a new video. Now let's start with the name of the scooter, Tesseract. It's a mouthful of a name, I know, and you will need to get used to saying it because in the last 30 minutes, I've heard at least 5 different ways that people have pronounced it. Someone's called it Tesseract, someone's called it Subtract. I've heard so many versions of the name already. But this is Ultraviolette's first ever electric scooter. And to just give you a quick idea, this is coming next year. So deliveries of this scooter will begin in Q1 of 2026. Now to talk about some of the basics of the Tesseract. This is based on Ultraviolette's S platform, and there will be multiple other scooters that will be based on this platform as well. But for now, the Tesseract brings quite a lot of new tech to the table. As you can see over here up top, the Tesseract has a front-facing camera and it also has a rear-facing camera. It is supposed to function like a dash cam does in your car, and this also packs radars. So it also has a radar at the front and at the back. This enables advanced rider assistance systems. So you will have collision alert, you have haptic feedback built into the handlebar itself, and you also have blind spot detection and a host of other features. The Tesseract rides on 14-inch wheels, so it has a 14-inch wheel at the front and back. As you can see, it has a disc type front wheel. The tire width is 110 mm at the front and 140 mm at the rear. You have a conventional fork setup, and the face of the scooter is reminiscent of the BMW CE04 to my eyes at least. But what do you think of the design and styling? Let me know in the comments. I particularly like how they've used multiple colors. So as you can see, there's a bit of gloss black at the front and then the rest of the body is white. Along the sides, you will see the logos. So there's the Tesseract logo and the Ultraviolet logo as well. And there's a cool helicopter decal on the back of the apron. That is because the Tesseract, Ultraviolet says, has been inspired from helicopters. When you move along the side, you will notice that it's a substantial scooter, and Ultraviolet tells us that it is aiming for a curb weight of around 130 kilos with the Tesseract, but the final figure is not out as yet. It has a disc brake at the front and also at the rear, and it employs dual channel ABS, which is definitely welcome for a powerful scooter. You also get dynamic stability control and traction control. Speaking of power, the Tesseract employs a mid-drive motor. So this mid-drive motor puts out a peak 20 brake horsepower, and that means the Tesseract has a top speed of over 120 kilometers, around 125 kilometers an hour is what Ultraviolet is promising, and a 0 to 60 kilometers an hour acceleration time of 2.9 seconds. Also, what you need to know is that the Tesseract will be available with 3 battery options. So you will have a 3.5 kilowatt hour option, a 5 kilowatt hour option, and a 6 kilowatt hour option. The 6 kilowatt hour version will have an IDC range of up to 261 kilometers, though you have to take that figure with a pinch of salt since that is the IDC figure. Real world range will be much lower. And to speak about practicality, the Tesseract has a rather large seat, which looks like it will be able to accommodate the rider and the pillion in great comfort, though we can't get on the scooter today or play around with any of the switch gear and tell you what it feels like. And under the seat, you will find 34 liters of storage space. Ultraviolet will also offer panniers, which will add an additional 12 liters of lockable storage space. Now to talk about the warranty and the price. The warranty of the Tesseract as standard will be 3 years or 75,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. But you will be able to extend that to 8 years or 2 lakh kilometers. Of course, you will have to pay extra for that. And now we come to the price. The price of the Tesseract 3.5 kilowatt hour for the first 10,000 buyers is just 1,20,000 rupees. That is a shocking price tag given how there are so many other established players in the market today who are selling their premium electric scooters for a higher price. And deliveries of this one will start in Q1 2026. Pre-bookings will open at 3 PM on March 5. So there is a chance that by the time you watch this video, pre-bookings will already be open. So on the face of it, this looks like a super promising product. But tell us, what do you think of the Tesseract? Do you think these features will be its biggest selling point? Do you think the performance will be its real USP? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed watching this video and found it informative, then remember to give us the thumbs up. And there is a second offering from Ultraviolette that's been unveiled today. It's on the other side. It's called the Shockwave. It's a Funduro electric motorcycle, and we'll be bringing you a detailed video on that too. So make sure you check out the description, which is where we'll leave the link to that video. And if you have any feedback for us, we'll be happy to hear that. So remember to leave that in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching.